Begin by making 3 points on your paper. It doesn't really matter where. You just want to start with 3 points. From that, you're going to take your ruler and make lines from one of those points. You don't want to go too terribly dark with your lines because you may have to erase parts of them in the next step. We're going to do this from each of the points in the next step, so that's where we will have to erase. Okay, so I have lines from all surrounding one point. So now I need to do this with another point. So I'm going to go from here. And on this one, I'm going to skip around a bit. So you notice I skipped that space entirely. Okay, now I have to look at this and decide which lines I'm going to keep, because right now I've got too many lines. So some of the lines from this point are going to stay. Some of the lines from this point are going to stay. They can also weave in and out of one another. So I might decide to keep this line from this point and make it completely solid where it overlaps all of the others. Because you got to remember, these are going to be tubes when we finish. So if I decide to do that, I've got to erase all the lines between this line and this line. So all those cross lines go away. Now, I could do the same thing over here. But it's also possible to have it where it weaves in, out, in, out. So if I wanted to do that, and I think I do on this one, I would have maybe get rid of this line, keep this line, get rid of the next one, keep the next one, get rid of one, keep one, get rid of one, keep one, get rid of one, and keep the last one. So now I've got an over-under scenario where this is going over this line and this is going under this line. So again, an over-under scenario. So I'm going to do that all the way around and figure out which ones I want to keep and so forth. And then I'm going to make my lines from this last point and do the same thing again and try to figure out what I want to stay where. And that's the first step.